There have been plenty of positives to come out of the 2009 season for the Athletics. A change in the offense has the green and gold running rampant in the second half, leading the league in stolen bases, which has led to more scoring. They have found an all-star closer who has been lights out since he took over that role in early May. But more impressive has been the stability of the A's starting pitching. These kids are young and will be dressed in the green and gold for a long time. Tonight, the final series of this 2009 season, as the future looks bright for the Oakland A's. A's are back in the Coliseum. The final 3 games of this 2009 season. That's the giveaway tonight. 2009 team photo for the Oakland Athletics. So Kurt Suzuki and the A's, they're trying to break a 4-game losing streak and finish this season on a high note. And they will have to do it against the division champs, the Angels. So it's the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Game 1 of a 3-game series that's coming up right here on Comcast Sportsnet, California. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Oakland A's baseball. Along with my partner, Ray Fosse, I'm Glenn Kuiper. The pitching matchup tonight is a rematch from last Friday night in Anaheim. Gio Gonzalez and Jared Weaver. And Gio Gonzalez pitched very well, and he got the win in that game. He did an outstanding job. 1 of 3 pitchers that shut out the Angels on Friday night. And, of course, the Angels did not get to celebrate their division championship while the A's were in town. But Gio pitched very well, picked up his 6th win. There's the great breaking ball that he possesses, the back foot of the right-handers. Of course, he used a lot of change-ups and his fastball. And, again, there's several games this year that validated that he belongs in the rotation of a major league club. I think against the Angels last Friday was one of those, along with the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Texas Rangers. He has pitched outstanding baseball, none better than last Friday. And it's a tune-up for the postseason for Jared Weaver. He'll be looking for his 16th win of the year. And for the Angels, well, they have pretty much their A lineup in there tonight with just a couple of exceptions. We'll give you the rest of that lineup when we come back. It's the A's and the Angels. Friday night baseball from the Coliseum. We'll be back in just a moment. HD with more HD than anyone, period. Here's the game time weather for 2009 season.
Guess what was playing in the clubhouse?
What?
Motown. Gio.
Good choice.
Gio starts. Gio plays the Motown whenever he's in the clubhouse.
Let's look at the Angels lineup. It's brought to you by McDonald's. Figgins, Abreu, Hunter, Guerrero, Rivera, Morales. Morales, a big season and a big year against the A's. We'll tell you about that. Mike Napoli is the catcher. Brandon Wood, the shortstop. Freddie Sandoval, the second baseman. So that is the Angels lineup for Game 1 of this 3-game series.
Leading off to the game, please. Then playing Thursday, number 9, John Simmons. Batting in the second position, right fielder, number 53.
So the A's finished their road season with a 35-46 record. So back home for the final 3.
Yeah, I think from the A's standpoint, going into Anaheim is as much as I just said that watching the club is going to postseason, but you don't want to be there when they're celebrating. You'd rather watch them on television. That's what the A's did watch the Angels celebrate last Monday. Brett Anderson made his final start last night in Seattle. Gave up just 1 earned run, 4 runs. 1 earned, and picked up the loss as a result of the 3 unearned runs. But he, along with Trevor Cahill, will sit and watch baseball this weekend and get themselves ready in the offseason for the 2010 campaign.
Two and two the count to Bobby Abreu, 102 RBIs on the season. Swings and misses at the Gonzalez curveball, 2 outs.
Had a big strikeout against Abreu last Friday when he had a runner at third, less than 2 outs, and gets him again with a similar pitch. The big curveball, threw it hard. Abreu, usually very patient, they ended up swinging at a pitch out of the strike zone. Looked very good to him, though, as it approached the plate.
So 2 outs for Torrey Hunter.
And as we said last weekend, when the series finished, the Angels defeated the A's 1 of the 3 games, but they're not playing particularly great baseball at the time. And I think you'll see, because the lineup pretty much the same tonight that you'll see in the postseason. They're going to have a few days off before they start playing.
100 strikeouts now for Gio Gonzalez, and he's done that in 93 innings. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, throw down to first, and a couple of strikeouts for Gio Gonzalez, and nothing for the Angels in the top of the first.
Stevenson, and at third base, number 4, Mike Gallego. Leading off for the Athletics, third baseman, number 29, Adam Kennedy.
Let's take a look at the A's lineup. It's brought to you by McDonald's. Adam Kennedy will lead off, followed by Rajai Davis, Kurt Suzuki, Jack Cust, Derek Barton, Mark Ellis, Eric Patterson, Matt Carson hits 8th in right field, and Cliff Pennington is the shortstop. Defensively, for the Angels, Rivera, Hunter, Abreu in the outfield, Figgins, Wood, Sandoval, Morales in the infield, Mike Napoli is the catcher, Jared Weaver is the pitcher. Kennedy steps in, hitting .289 with 11 home runs and 63 runs batted in. He goes after the first pitch and fouls it back. Adam Kennedy was just 1 for 11 in that series up in Seattle over the last 3 days. Kennedy to be followed by Davis and then Suzuki. 3-1.
Jed Weaver's last start, 6 innings last Friday, gave up just 2 runs, but those 2 runs came with 2 odd hits.
Hit high to left field. Rivera going back near the warning track near the wall, and he makes the catch. Kennedy put a pretty good charge into it, but not quite enough as Rivera made the catch. 1 out.
Jared Weaver has been a workhorse, 33rd start, 15 wins for the right-hander. 4 complete games. How about that? Tied for 3rd with 4 complete games. But as we have talked, 7-8 innings, to be happy to turn it over to the bullpen. But he lost his last start, which gives him 3 consecutive losses, first time in his career that he has gone winless in 3 consecutive, at least 3 that he's lost.
Lost to the Yankees, the Rangers, and then the A's last Friday night. But a good year all around. He's 10th in the American League in innings pitched and 10th in the league in strikeouts. 206 innings pitched.
First time over 200, and this goes to show you when you stay healthy, you can make the start every fourth or fifth day. I say fifth day, not fourth. 5-man rotation. You get, well, for him will be 33 starts. Some will get 33, 34, 35, but not like the 4-man rotation. We got 40.
Winner of the Nick Adenhart Award. A pop-up behind second base where Freddie Sandoval, the second baseman, has it. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Jared Weaver will be 27 years old on Sunday.
Batting in the third position,
and this is tune-up time for him. There has not been an official announcement by the Angels of exactly when he will start in the postseason, but it looks like it'll be game 2. Lackey pitched yesterday. So that pretty much gives you the idea that it would be Lackey, Weaver, and then the 2 left-handers. But nothing for sure by the Angels. But you mentioned when they may start their series against the Boston Red Sox. Angels seem to think that they will start on Thursday. Is that correct?
Because the Yankees, with the best record, would have the choice of taking the extra day off, which would mean they start Wednesday, Thursday off. And then the Angels would start the next day.
Kurt Suzuki with a shot to the gap in right center. Suzuki's going to head for 2, and he will make it. 2-out double for Kurt Suzuki.
A lot of people are very impressed with Kurt Suzuki. Of course, a great season for Kurt, but just the fact that he is able to continue to hit so well, considering the time of the year, the number of games he has caught, and this, you'll be satisfied facing a Gold Glover, 8-time Gold Glover in center field, soon to be 9, and you're going to test his arm, go for 2, and he makes it. And you only do that, you work as hard as Kurt Suzuki does in his preparation, not only getting ready with the pitching staff, but also physically. Torrey Hunter cut the ball off, but could not spin and make a strong enough throw to get Suzuki.
So the first pitch to Cust is inside.
Well, as far as the playoffs, the Yankees have 1 hour after all the playoff first, but they may not know till Sunday, may not know till Tuesday, because both the Twins and the Twins won, the Tigers lost, so it's down to 1-game lead by the Tigers over the Twins. So if it comes down to a tie as of Sunday, they would have a playoff game Tuesday because of the football game. They played Monday night. Yep. And the playoff game would be tiebreaker, would be played at the Metrodome.
Curve again, and it's 1-2. Catchers to lead their team in back-to-back seasons. Most hits. Ted Simmons. Switch hitter. So a terrific season for Kurt Suzuki. His double here in the first inning gives him 154 hits.
Well, he's going to lead the club in runs batted in. First catcher to do that in the franchise history since 1944, as we've discussed before, and he's going to run away with that.
He's going to lead the team in doubles as well. 37 doubles now. Terrific numbers for Kurt Suzuki here in 2009. Strike 3 call down around the knees. Cust thought it was low. So Kurt Suzuki, a 2-out double, but nothing else for the A's. We're scoreless after 1.
27, Vladimir Guerrero.
No score, top of the second inning. Vladimir Guerrero steps in for the Angels. Guerrero, Rivera, and Morales. Three big power hitters for Gio Gonzalez to face. 15 homers and 50 RBIs for Vladimir Guerrero on the year. Guerrero has missed quite a bit of time this year. 56 games he has missed, well on the disabled list. But he seems healthy going into the postseason, and that's all that matters to the Angels.
Well, they want him healthy, but they also want him productive. And Vladimir Guerrero is one guy that they could use to be very productive in postseason. Last year, Torrey Hunter was the big RBI man.
Guerrero shoots one into right center for a long single. Nice play by Matt Carson getting over. So Monday was celebration time for the Angels in Anaheim. They won it 11-0 that night over the Texas Rangers to clinch their 5th division title in the last 6 years. A very touching moment. Of course, we were there when the tragedy happened with Nick Edenhart. It was the 4th game of the year. It was supposed to be right after the accident occurred, right after the 3rd game of the season.
And they're wearing the number 34 on their left side of the uniform. And there were some people who looked at the celebration and said, wait a minute, Nick Edenhart was killed by
A drunk
driver. Yeah. But yet, I think all year long, Nick Edenhart with the jersey in the dugout, his locker is the same as it has been all season. And basically, they're saying he's part of us and we're celebrating just like he's here.
Yeah.
And so, on one hand, you can understand people would be upset, but I think the family and everybody would understand in sports when the celebration, you're doing that and just continue to make him a part of the celebration, in which they hope is just the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's probably good points on both sides.
Mike Scioscia and the Angels would never do anything, and especially that guy Torrey Hunter, that was not professional, distasteful. So just look at it that they did it, and then they went to center field where his picture has been on the right center field wall. And just they have honored him throughout the season. And Jepson, as a reliever, has been his job, or his honor, I guess you will, to carry the jersey of Edenhart to the dugout every time, wherever they're playing, home or on the road.
Angels with a 94-65 record.
And where would they be without Kendry Morales? He has been unbelievable, considering what they had hoped to have signed last year after the season. And Mark Teixeira is now with the Yankees. Morales had been back and forth, Cuban defector, and signed with the Angels. They'd been back and forth for the minor leagues, the big leagues, but never really put together a season until this year when he had the opportunity to play every day. And he has excelled.
And Ray's only 25 years old. He was up and down in 2006, 2007, and 2008. Never really played a whole lot at the big league level, but I think the Angels knew that he was close to being a good player. They just gave him an everyday job, and the opening was there. And he's done well. 107 RBIs. On top of that, he's a switch hitter.
Gio Gonzalez just threw him a changeup, and a 3-1 pitch when he's looking fastball, threw him a changeup, and that in itself tells you a lot about Gio. And Kurt Suzuki called him that he's looking fastball, he was not going to give in to it.
That's a base hit to left field. So Morales, it's the second hit for the Angels. Angels come into tonight second in the league in runs scored. They have 10 players with 100 or more hits in the season. That's remarkable, folks. Just the second time in Major League Baseball history.
2004 Tigers, the other team. That is amazing when you think about it, but remember also for a long time, prior to 73, didn't have the DH, didn't have 9 players.
Napoli down the right field line, and that's going to give the Angels the lead. Guerrero's going to come in to score. Napoli to second with an RBI double. Morales stops at third. Angels 1, A's nothing here in the second. So Mike Napoli, a line drive just out of the reach of Derek Barton.
Gio's got to get his curveball working. Another first pitch fastball. And Napoli all over it. Power obviously to all fields. This one just out of the reach of Barton. Matt Carson has been very busy in this inning.
Here's Brandon Wood. We're talking about those 100 hits, 10 different guys doing it. The Angels really have 3 middle infielders for 2 spots with Kendrick, Ibar, and Izturis, and they all play quite a bit. Max Scioscia does his best to get all those guys plenty of at-bats. None of those 3 playing tonight. Brandon Wood is playing short, and Freddie Sandoval second. Two 2-0 to Wood. It's funny, we show that graphic and think back to spring training when the manager Mike Scioscia was asked about, hey, you lost Mark Teixeira. But he said, I think with the money we've spent, spread it out a little bit, that we're a much deeper, more balanced team. And you know what? He was right on. And they definitely are. Good fastball there from Gio Gonzalez to even the count at 2-2.
John Lackey is a free agent. See what happens to him in the free agent market if he walks or decides to stay with the Angels, depending on what happens. But they will continue and not worry about the loss of any player. This is the case last year when they not only lost first baseman but the closer as well.
Yeah, listen, if you can lose Teixeira, Garrett Anderson, John Garland, and Francisco Rodriguez in one off season and not miss a beat.
And both those guys are free agents.
Yeah.
Adam McGrail or Sean Figgins, and Figgins is one guy I'm sure they probably don't want to lose.
Bobby Abreu, they'll have to re-sign as well. He's having a nice year.
Gio threw a fastball, a couple of fastballs by Wood, and he bounced a couple of curveballs.
Yep, good curveball there. Strike 3 called. So Wood with a long look at Bill Miller. He thought maybe it came around the plate.
And maybe a little bit low.
Freddie Sandoval.
Bill Miller wanted to give the Leslie Nielsen call here as he gives the big call behind the plate.
Could be good to be a pitcher tonight.
Yes, exactly. That's Jack Cust. See, that would look better than the one he called Wood out.
Freddie Sandoval is the hitter. Fastball right there for strike 1-1.
Is this the Panda?
You're the little Panda.
Yeah, he'd definitely be the little Panda.
He would be the junior Panda, yeah. There's a good curve by Gonzalez. Oh, and they got a runner picked off. Napoli caught in between second and third. And now coming home is Morales, and he's safe.
He went right between his legs.
Unbelievable.
Kurt put the mitt down, and he put it in right between the legs of Morales. Napoli had to think there was not a runner at third base when the ball bounced.
Yeah, he just kind of took off.
And it just looked, and without, we'll show a replay, but it looked, and Napoli took off and then froze to throw to second base. And I wouldn't think to be a pre-planned play, but watch this. He jumped right over it. Right between the legs. Missed him all the way around.
Huh.
Great play by Suzuki to catch a short hop. But Morales jumped over it, unless he got him the back foot there, which it looked like he missed him completely. And then he stepped on the plate.
Wow. Stolen base. No swing. And you know what, Ray? Watching that, it almost looked like Napoli thought it was the third strike.
Yeah.
Because he really wasn't running hard to third. He just kind of jogged a little bit, like he was ready to flip his helmet to the third base coach. So it's
double steal.
It's a double steal. How about that? Kenry Morales and Mike Napoli pull off the double steal. That's what it's going to say.
Of home and third.
Home and third. So.
Well, the thing is, Cliff Bennington had enough time to stop and throw instead of trying to throw off balance on the run like he did.
And Gio Gonzalez strikes out Freddie Sandoval, but a bit of a strange inning, and the Angels get a pair.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Pepsi Sports Highlight.
Neat.
Final game of the year is Sunday against these Angels. First pitch, 105, 10,000 fans will receive a limited edition A's Baseball hat. It's brought to you by Verizon Wireless. Get tickets online at oaklandathletics.com or call 877-493-BALL.
Final game of the season already? Derek Barton steps in to lead off against Jared Weaver. 2-0 Angels. Barton, Ellison, Patterson. Barton had a 1-for-11 series in Seattle. One hit a double. He had a couple of RBIs. 267 overall. Gets out in front of that one.
Well, there's some teams, I remember when Billy Martin managed, and have a runner at first and third, have the runner at first picked off intentionally, draw the throw, have the runner from third steal home or basically score. But I've never seen it with runners at second and third. So I hope you don't have a comment from the Angels that was a pre-planned play.
Because we're not buying it.
No, I don't think so. Because Napoli, there's no way that was planned from his standpoint.
And don't give us the element of surprise theory either, because that's not working either.
But I think you were correct, thinking that it was the third strike. Inning was over. And the ball was in the dirt. The throw was going to have to be thrown to first.
Three and two to Barton. Outside corner, strike three called.
Well, I think you better be swinging it out. Bill Miller's got a strike zone that it's a little bit all over the place, and did not look like that bad of a pitch. Hit the target, but he being the home plate umpire, looked like it had the height, looked like it had the corner. Tommy Cam, what does Tommy Cam say? On the black.
Mark Ellis takes a strike on the inside corner. Ellis 268 with 10 homers, 61 runs batted in. In that series in Seattle, the A's scored just 6 runs and had just 17 hits total in the 3 games. We saw good starting pitching in each one of those games.
That's what Don Wakamatsu said, that the way the A's were swinging the bat well coming into the series, for his pitchers to shut down the A's the way they did was impressive from their standpoint. Didn't help the A's, but just have to try to pick it up this last weekend.
Popped up, and that'll reach the seats.
Talk about all the excitement of the A's, the way they're playing. The last thing you want to do is continue this losing streak to take in the offseason. We're going on a positive note, playing well. We'd like to also win games.
He's trying to break the 4-game losing streak. Two and two now to Mark Ellis. It'll be a day game tomorrow and then a day game on Sunday. Towards Sean Figgins. He fights it a little bit, makes the play, and will throw to first in time to get Ellis. There's been a little contact between Ellis and Morales, but everybody seems to be okay.
Left fielder, number 1, Eric Patterson.
The Angels played yesterday and lost the game. John Lackey was the starting pitcher in that game, which leads us to believe he could be the game 1 starter. But he only threw 2 innings yesterday, 40 pitches. I don't know if the Angels will do the same thing with Jared Weaver.
But again, if they start Thursday, that's still a
long time.
A long time, even for Lackey. That would be a week, 7 days. But if you look at the staff of the Angels, and granted they got Scott Kazmir pitch tomorrow, and Joe Saunders has pitched well. They're in Santana, the complete game, and the clincher. But there's one real bulldog, and it's John Lackey. I mean, he's the guy from 2002 when he started Game 7 of the World Series.
Jared Weaver strikes out Patterson looking, so 3 strikeouts so far for Weaver. 2-0 Angels after 2.
off the top of the third inning for Los Angeles.
What are you doing?
Sean Figgins.
Who's that?
Angels 2, A's nothing, top of the third inning. Gio Gonzalez gave up a couple of runs in the second. Faced the top of the order here in the third. Figgins, Abreu, and Torrey Hunter. Figgins grounded out second to lead off the game.
Good to have Tommy Adza back, isn't it?
Yeah,
Welcome back, Tommy.
he's their guy.
Absolutely.
Two and one now to Figgins.
You can look at Sean Figgins as a free agent, and a lot of clubs would like him. But the Angels would like to retain him. But as he said in Anaheim, the last trip, he said, "I'm not worried," because he knows he's going to have a home someplace.
Curveball, strike three called. So that is 5 strikeouts for Gio Gonzalez.
Backdoor curveball, and he's got it working tonight.
Number 50
You
for
can
the
start it outside, bring it over the plate,
Abreu.
or you can start it towards the middle of the plate, down and in. He didn't believe it. It's a strike three, evidently.
Bobby Abreu steps in, rolls one foul down the first base line. Gonzalez now with 104 strikeouts.
Pretty good company.
Yeah, that's
Verlander's 97, 98 with the heater. John Lester, of course, outstanding for the Red Sox. Greinke, we know what he can do, and Twins are going to find out tomorrow if he can continue to do it. Twins won tonight, but they face Greinke tomorrow. Jake Peavy pitched well for the White Sox tonight, beating the Tigers.
so the Tigers lose. I think that Twins game is still going on, Ray. I think it's in the 7th inning.
Oh, they're still playing.
Yeah.
I thought they were finished.
Minnesota
Yeah, it's
winning.
only quarter to 10 back there.
Minnesota winning 10-5 in the 7th. White Sox beat the Tigers 8-0. Patterson in left field circles it. He's got it for the second inning. Well, immediately following every Raiders game this season, change the channel to Comcast Sportsnet California for Raiders postgame live with Jim Cosmore, Tony Bruno, and Bill Romanowski. The Raiders game isn't over until we say it is. Coming up this Sunday, tune in to Comcast Sportsnet Plus for the postgame live show of the Raiders and the Houston Texans. Of course, the A's will be on Comcast Sportsnet California. So again, go to Comcast Sportsnet Plus this Sunday. 2 outs here in the third for Torrey Hunter. Vladimir Guerrero in the on-deck circle. So we'll keep you updated on that Twins-Royals score when it comes final. Hunter was thinking about swinging on 3-0, but he did not, and it's a strike.
He's a good 3-0 hitter, too. He very selective. And he likes the fastball when he knows he's going to get 3-0. Even 3-1 out of the strike zone. Pretty good bad ball hitter. As Brett Anderson found out at the last trip, not this past weekend, but second trip the A's made to Anaheim the Sunday afternoon. He had a fastball out over the plate for a 3-run home run to right center.
Right there, strike 3 called. 6 strikeouts for Gio Gonzalez, 2 in each inning so far. Bottom of the third coming up, 2-0 Angels.
Be sure to try out.
Angels 2, A's nothing. Bottom of the third inning from the Coliseum. Matt Carson steps in against Jared Weaver. Carson, Pennington, and Kennedy. No walks, 3 strikeouts for Weaver so far. He's given up 1 hit. That was a double by Kurt Suzuki with 2 outs in the first inning. One game of interest still in the National League with the Rockies and the Dodgers. They're both going to make the postseason. The question is, who's going to win the division and who's going to win the wild card? Didn't seem like it would be an issue a week ago. The Dodgers have lost 4 in a row. The Rockies have won 4 in a row. The Dodgers with a 2-game lead coming into tonight. Colorado scored a couple of runs in the first inning.
The Dodgers just have to win 1 and they're the division champions.
That's it.
The way the Rockies are playing in a special season, and they just happen to get the postseason, but they may take it the whole way.
So the matchups are still up in the air in the National League as far as who will play in that division series. Phillies and Cardinals, the other 2 teams. Shallow right field where Bobby Abreu comes in. Freddie Sandoval goes out, and it's going to be Sandoval that makes the catch. Of course, in the American League, we know that the Angels will play the Red Sox, and the Yankees will play whoever wins the AL Central.
That last swing by Matt Carson, a result of the low strike being called by Bill Mueller, the home plate umpire. Clearly looked like it would be ball 4, but I don't think anybody can take a chance tonight and believe that it's out of the strike zone.
Ninth place hitter Cliff Pennington swings at a fastball. Rangers are wrapping up their season in Seattle, leading 2-0 over the Mariners in the 3rd inning. Texas with 86 wins on the year, Seattle with 83. Well, the Mariners could actually catch the Rangers if they swept them, trailing early. On the ground towards Sandoval, who picks it up, flips to first, 2 outs. So that'll bring us to the top of the order. Adam Kennedy.
Now batting, third baseman.
It's been quite a year for Kennedy, a guy who wasn't an athletic till early May. But boy, what a 5 months he has had. He's been terrific.
Sal Bando, the only other player to hit 5 hits twice in the same year. 80 games at third, 50 at second. It was 80 games at third, first time he's played at third base. Sal Bando in 1969, that was against the Seattle Pilots. The 1-year Seattle Pilots. Became the Milwaukee Brewers, thanks to Mr. Seelig. And you happen to have the club back in Milwaukee.
Yeah. I remember those early Brewers. Names that you would probably remember. Don Money.
Played with Money.
Good third base.
Played with him. Good hitter.
That was mid-70s.
Yeah.
They had a guy who was a little second baseman, George Theobald. Remember George Theobald? The little general, they called him. Tommy Harper, he was an early Milwaukee Brewer.
Well, the team that was in Seattle, 69, basically went to Milwaukee.
Right,
they became the Milwaukee Brewers after the Seattle Pilots.
Kennedy rolls over on one towards Sandoval, so a busy inning for Freddie Sandoval. He takes care of that side. Retired. 7 in a row retired by Jared Weaver.
27, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero steps in. Angels leading 2-0 over the A's. Top of the 4th inning. Guerrero singled and scored in the 2nd inning. He hit a line drive to right center field.
Keep bouncing him. Vladimir Guerrero will eventually swing at a ball that's bouncing. But he could also hit one that's bouncing.
He did it earlier this year. I saw it.
Yeah.
Got a little piece of Kurt Suzuki.
Now, after those 2 swings, how about that? 2 different teams with 1,000 hits
In each league.
But if you just swung at 2 curveballs bouncing, why would you throw him anything else?
Yep.
Why would you throw him a strike?
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Suzuki will finish it. Gio Gonzalez has got it going on right now, even though he's trailing 2-0. He's got 7 strikeouts.
Kurt Suzuki's doing an outstanding job tonight. Look at this catch, this scoop, and getting in front. He actually caught 3 in a row, 3 curveballs in a row. That time blocked another one, only caught it and able to clear himself, got out of the way of the runner going down the line.
There's a strike to Juan Rivera. Rivera popped out in the 2nd inning. Quite a career for Vladimir Guerrero. 407 home runs. And there was a time when he was a terrific outfielder. Run. But I think his days of playing in the field are over.
Which, for a potential free agent, limits the market.
Cuts it in half.
Yeah, got to stay in the American League. And I don't think anybody would sign him, or he would want to sign somebody to have just ability to come off the bench, pinch hit. Not the type of contract he would be wanting.
Twins still leading the Royals 10-5. 8th inning. Kansas City trying to come back in that game a little bit. Deep to left center. Patterson going back near the wall. It is gone. Juan Rivera hits number 25, and it's 3-0 Angels.
One of the few times he's fallen behind, but in the case of when he has, he's challenged with a fastball. And Rivera got under it. Sounded great off his bat. Just a matter whether to clear the jagged edge. It did.
So 88 RBIs now for Rivera to go along with his 25 home runs. So a very good year for the Angels left fielder. Two 2-0 to Kendry Morales. Now 3-0. Morales not close on first 3 pitches to Morales.
They got to find a way to finish and call a breaking ball, do something inside because everything's been left outside.
Went in for a strike. shoots that one into right field. That pitch was up in his eyes and out over the plate, and he singles to right. So Kendry Morales is 2 for 2. He's got 24 hits against the A's this year. 24 for 57. .63 pitches for Gio Gonzalez. So the meet is over. Kurt Young trots back to the
Number
dugout.
24,
Mike Napoli will hit.
Napoli.
Napoli had an RBI double in the second inning, picking up his 55th RBI of the year. Ray, the Royals have scored a couple times in the 8th and still batting. It's 10-7 now. So Kansas City coming back.
Better go to Joe Nathan. Let him go 3.
Not a terrible idea. Tigers lost their game.
Twins had a 10-0 lead.
They did, yep.
10-0.
Napoli, broken bat, flare to right, but Carson's going to come in and get there. Head of the bat laying between the pitcher's mound and third base. So Napoli is retired, and that'll bring up Brandon Wood.
Number 3, Brandon Wood.
Wood laying in front of home plate. Oh, right off the end of the bat.
Yep.
Did you say, Ray, that you always, I guess you think, well, broken bat, guy got jammed, but more bats probably get broken when you hit it off the end than when you get jammed.
Yeah.
That was a perfect example.
And if you hit it in the sweet part of the bat, never breaks.
No.
And that's why the good hitters, that's where they make contact. You can look at their bats. Ichiro, for example, Joe Mauer. They make contact. You could see the mark, the area where they made contact.
And I've had hitters say if you hit it perfect, you don't even feel it.
That's right.
You know, there's no
Just watch
jarring of the hands. You just watch it. And it usually goes a long way. 1-2 to Brandon Wood, who struck out looking in the second inning. A Juan Rivera solo home run here in the 4th has extended the Angels' lead to 3-0. There's that big curve. Wood did not go as they check with Angel Campos. Although that looks like Daryl Cousins to me.
Sure does.
That is Daryl Cousins. So Cousins is the first base umpire.
It looks like a swing.
So did that, but it's going to be a full count.
Almost swung at 2. Would he swing at the 3rd?
Runner takes off, and Wood had a good swing there. He fouled it straight back. So Morales will take off again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So that is strikeout number 8. He has struck out a pair in each inning as Gio Gonzalez. 3-0 Angels. try to get something going against Jared Weaver, now trailing 3-0. Weaver has retired 7 in a row as he faces Davis, Suzuki, and Cust here in the fourth. Three strikeouts for Jared Weaver. He has thrown 51 pitches so far in the game.
Rajay's average down to the 304 mark.
Drills that one left center and hit well. Torrey Hunter is going to play it off the wall. Rajay Davis streaking around second. Now he hits the brakes and dives back into second. A leadoff double for Rajay Davis here in the fourth.
He might have thought he hit it out.
I thought he hit it better than where the ball landed.
Because the way he was running, and when he rounded second, it was after he had turned on the afterburners. Let's see how he's running. Because it split the gap. There's got to be extra bases. And Rajay, he slowed down and then turned it on. Maybe he thought he was going to have a sure double and then realized maybe he had a triple. But regardless, it's a leadoff double.
Swing and a miss by Kurt Suzuki.
Well, very aggressive around the bag, thinking about it, but then Torrey Hunter got it back in, hit the cutoff man, a quick throw, a little bit offline. It would have been a close play, but obviously you never want to get thrown out at third anytime, especially first or third out.
Kurt Suzuki gets jammed and it's 0-2.
A's are down 3. It's the fourth inning. Kurt Suzuki trying to advance Davis over to third, but look at his numbers. 7 home runs, 42 ribbies last year, 15 and 87 this year. 5 points lower on his batting average, but came close to hitting 2 in Seattle.
Popped it up. The shortstop Brandon Wood comes in on the grass. He's got it. One out here in the fourth inning for Jack Cust.
Designated hitter, number 32, Jack Cust.
Cust struck out looking in the first inning. So Cust with 25 homers and 70 RBIs. Had 2 hits in the series in Seattle, and one of them a home run. Homer to left field last night.
As against the Angels at Rajay, did his daring base running. The Angels made their last visit the Coliseum, stole third on a throwback from the pitcher, the catcher of the pitcher. Raymond should know he's on camera, but he saw his backside.
He's losing his edge. It's getting late in the evening. The shift is on, so Brandon Wood playing right near Davis at second base, and this gives him a chance to do a pretty good job of holding on. A lot of times we'll see the outfield actually shifted a little bit toward left center. That's not the case with the Angels. Torrey Hunter just a couple steps toward right center.
Definitely staying very soft stuff to Jack Cust. Third consecutive year for Jack Cust, hitting at least 25 home runs. Up in May of '07. Mike Piazza got injured in Boston. He has led the club 3 years in a row, most home runs hit.
Couple looks by Weaver. Davis dancing off. Pitches hit high in the air. Left field where Juan Rivera comes in. Settles underneath it, and he's got it for the second out. So Rajai Davis with the leadoff double, and he is still there with 2 outs. So Barton will try to bring it home.
And Derek's going to sit on an off-speed pitch from Jared Weaver and get a base hit driving the run.
Barton struck out looking in the second inning.
Says he likes to see so many off-speed pitches that just kind of fights the fastball gap to gap. But if you can wait for the off-speed pitch and still hit the fastball, it's pretty good. Long enough on that changeup.
And it was a changeup. Well, we've seen Weaver, in fact, his last start last week, he's got a good changeup, and he will throw it. He'll throw it any time. He just threw it on the first pitch. Goes with a fastball. It stays outside, 1-1. So close. And then a second chance, a third chance.
No.
Oh.
I hope he doesn't try to eat a sandwich with those hands.
He's going to go hungry.
That's right.
Oh, those old baseball jokes, huh? Those dugout comments. You eat with those hands?
Yeah, just go buy you one of those $12 baseballs that I just dropped.
Just add it. It's right there. Curveball popped up left field. Rivera's got a beat on this one as well, and he makes the catch. So Rajai Davis's leadoff double. The A's can do nothing with it. They strand him at second base. $3-0 Angels over the A's. All right. You got to behave yourself if you're sitting in that section.
Well, those four sisters were part of a charity function that Dick Callahan offered some tickets, and a sponsor could buy the tickets and send four sisters to tonight's baseball game, and they paid $1,000 for the 4 tickets for the charity. And the 4 Sisters got a chance to come to the game.
And they're having a ball.
Having a ball, got the press credentials on. How about that? Still around her neck. Came up the press box.
Pennington on the backhand, but cannot come up with it cleanly. Well, Cara asked the sisters, "You have anything to say?" And they said, "Dick Callahan rocks." And we agree with that.
There he is.
Number 9,
John Figgins.
Dicky.
Hey, Dick, you're on camera. You're on TV. They're talking about you. Harold,
Dicky is the candidate for the nicest person you'll ever meet. He is a very strong candidate every year for that award.
how do I look, Harold? You look great, Dick. Sound great.
Sean Figgins, the hitter, with Freddie Sandoval at first base. Figgins a ground out and a strikeout in ball. 5 hits for the Angels. Make it 6 hits now for the Angels, 2 for the A's. Nice play by Kurt Suzuki. There's some pitchers on the A's staff with really good, sharp breaking balls. Be tough to catch. Brett Anderson, he's got a good snapper. And Gio Gonzalez as well. Line to center. Davis is going to play it on a hop. Back-to-back singles for the Angels to start the 5th inning. That brings us to our Subway Eat Fresh Ask Glenn and Ray question. You can log on to csncalifornia.com to post your question. Alex in San Francisco says, "Hey, Glenn and Ray, who are your picks to win the World Series?" All right, here they are.
Pick to click.
Do we agree or do we disagree?
We don't agree. You're going with the $200 million club.
Yeah, I know. Probably not a popular choice. You like these LA Angels of Anaheim.
I just think they're going to get past Boston this year for some reason. They've not had success against the Red Sox in division series. They have home field advantage, which they have had because the Red Sox just won the wild card for the 7th time. 7th time wild card winner. So they'll start in Anaheim. I just think this year the Angels Angels seem to have success all the time against the Yankees. Whether it's in New York or Anaheim.
They got to get that Red Sox monkey off their back.
Exactly.
They've been knocked out of the division series by the Red Sox in 2004 and then 07 and 08. They're 1-9 against Boston in those 3 series. A line drive, left field, Patterson coming in, and he caught it. Outstanding play in left field by Eric Patterson. Boy, if that goes by him, there is all kinds of trouble. But it didn't.
A slicing drive, and he got it, at least got his body in front of it after making the catch. So if he misses it, he still has his body to block it. But a very good catch, and into the slide, popped up. Both runners respect to the possibility that it's going to be a base hit. They were not moving. No double play.
So 1 out, and here's Torrey Hunter. I was just very impressed with the Yankees when I saw them, even though it was a little bit earlier this year. Their lineup is so deep.
CeCe's not going to win 20. He got beat tonight very badly.
Yes, he did. That's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Sandoval is going to score, and Figgins is out at third. So an RBI for Hunter, and he ends up at second base, but Figgins has gone down.
Well, the aggressiveness of the Angels first to third, but this time relatively slow hit ball, and I thought Figgins had plenty of time, but Rajai Davis charged it. A perfect throw. Adam Kennedy taking the throw, applying the tag. Rajay did that about as well as you could expect an outfielder, charging the ball the way he did, and at the same time a couple of steps and a perfect throw to third. Great to see an outfielder with a strong arm.
Inside corner strike to Guerrero. So Hunter gets RBI number 89. Angels with a 4-0 lead now. They've scored 2 in the second, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. Jerry Blevins gets up. This will be pitch number 87 from Gonzalez, and Guerrero went around. Indeed, says Darryl Cousins.
That was less than the one last inning.
Swing and a miss. He gets him swinging, and that is the second time that Guerrero has struck out. Rajay Davis throws out Figgins at third, but a run for the Angels.
Number 14.
Well, we got in-depth sports news for the Bay Area fans. Sportsnet Central tonight at 10:30 over on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Baseball recaps. Get you ready for Week 4 in the NFL and a big day in college football. Cal and USC and Stanford and UCLA. Both those games here in the Bay Area. It'll be a fun day for college football fans tomorrow. Matt Morrison and Mindy Bach tonight. Sportsnet Central. Angels 4, the A's nothing. Bottom of the fifth inning. Mark Ellis hits it hard under the glove of a diving Sean Figgins, and that's a base hit for Ellis. Hit number 3 for the Athletics. Sean O'Sullivan just now starts to loosen up.
Figgins, very good range. Just shows how hard the ball was hit by Mark Ellis as a dive to his left. Could not get it with the ball under his glove. Now we can say the Twins and Tigers are separated by just one game.
Indeed, Twins held off the Royals. Joe Nathan finished it off. Twins 10, Royals 7. And the lead for the Tigers, as Ray said, 1 in the AL Central. She's probably scoreboard watching. She can cheer now. The out-of-town guys, right on cue, just put up the final. Juan Rivera back a couple steps now, comes in, and he's got it. Patterson is retired.
But the A's hitters just not able to stay back long enough on the off-speed pitches from Weaver. They look so much like the fastball when it comes out of his hand, but he's throwing a very good curve tonight, a good changeup. You see a lot of guys out on the front foot, hitting the ball in the air. Last inning alone, 3 fly ball outs. Now has 7 of his outs in the air.
So Matt Carson will hit. He popped out to second in the 3rd inning. Drives that one down the left field line. It is foul.
Come on, Jim. Call it fair, Jim Joyce. Wouldn't get any argument from Mike Scioscia. Yeah, he would. Just a little bit in front. Got out in front of the curveball. The good guy, Jim Joyce, with the loud strike call. I'm trying to think where he was, because I was watching a game yesterday, last night. He was blaring out the strike call.
You could hear him through your computer.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
On MLB.com.
Yeah, exactly. It might have been the Twins game.
Oh, 0-2 to Carson with Cliff Pennington in the on-deck circle. A leadoff single by Ellis. Patterson flied out. Bounced foul. A's had a leadoff double by Rajai Davis last inning, and he never moved past second base. Dodgers got a run in the bottom of the 3rd, so it's the Rockies 2, the Dodgers 1. 4th inning down at Dodger Stadium. Curveball from Weaver, and Carson strikes out. Strikeout number 4.
Curveball, and Mike Napol's done a very good job tonight at blocking balls in the dirt, and he's been working with Mike Scioscia. Has been talking to him about blocking balls in the dirt, and he has done a very good job tonight smothering the ball, and he's had a lot of opportunities, as has Kurt Suzuki.
Mark Ellis takes off, and the throw to second base not nearly in time, so Mark Ellis with a stolen base. Tenth stolen base for Ellis. Napoli didn't have much of a chance there.
Straight steal all the way, but a great job by Mark Ellis. Taking a page out of the Angels playbook. Down by 4, running, get the scoring position. Just need to get a base hit to get him in.
He's struggling a little bit offensively as of late. Shut out on Wednesday night. Scored just a couple of runs last night in Seattle. Right on the outside corner. Bill Miller liked it, called it a strike. 1-2.
Tommy Cam shows that one just a little bit outside, but you cannot argue with Tommy.
No. Weaver tries a fastball on the inside corner. Kind of get the feeling Weaver's going to try that changeup at some point in the next 2 pitches. Instead, he goes with the curveball, and it was a good one. Pennington strikes out. So a couple of strikeouts in the inning for Weaver. Another leadoff hit for the A's, but they do nothing with it. 4-0 after 5. 4-0. The Angels lead the A's, 6th inning. Gio Gonzalez has 9 strikeouts in the game. That's the good news. He's also given up 8 hits in the game and the 4 runs. 1 home run he's given up, and that was to this man, Juan Rivera. Solo shot in the 4th inning. This will be pitch number 90 for Gio Gonzalez. Popped up. Ellis out. Carson in, and it's going to be Matt Carson who makes the play. So 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Sharks hockey got a new home, baby. It's right here, Comcast Sportsnet California. 75 games, 50 in high definition. The first game is tomorrow night, folks. 6:30. It's the Sharks and the Ducks. Comcast Sportsnet California is the new exclusive home for your San Jose Sharks. New season, new network. So the Sharks and the Ducks from Anaheim tomorrow night, right here, CSN California. Randy Hunt and Drew Remenda will have the call.
So a little bit of an overlap. Baseball, hockey, basketball to be started. Gonzalez had 9 strikeouts against the Tigers here at the Coliseum. It's a season high. 8 a couple of times, 9 tonight. So to get 1 more to get double figures.
Good pitch there at the knees to Kendry Morales. 2-1. Morales a couple of singles. Scored a run. Run scored on a very strange double steal. Not your normal planned double steal, we don't believe. Hard on the ground, but right at Kennedy. Makes the play. Throws high and a little wide, but Barton has it and tags Morales for the 2nd out.
So you go into Rio de Janeiro in 2016 for the Olympics?
I don't think so. Although it'd be fun.
44,
I heard Rio's pretty fun.
Well, they got the bid. They won the bid.
They did. Chicago got ousted.
First round.
Yeah, come on, Chicago. We love Chicago. Mike Napoli is 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Napoli also flied out to right field. Big swing and a miss. Gonzalez challenged him with a fastball, and Napoli, who is a big swinger, folks, he lets it go every time.
Regardless of the count, but especially 2-0 when he knows he's going to get a fastball.
Got another one, and he didn't swing that time, and we're surprised by that.
I introduced him to Uncle Charlie. I think he'd like to be shown exactly what Charlie can do. Does stay with the hitter and got 10.
Did. So 10th strikeout for Gio Gonzalez, and he has a very nice 3 up, 3 down, 6th inning. 4-0 Angels.
10 strikeouts. Bobby Abreu, curveball, strike 3. Torrey Hunter, a curveball, strike 3, number 2. Curveball taken for Wood, and Sandoval, another curveball to the dirt. Sean Figgins, a called third strike on a curveball. Torrey Hunter takes another fastball for strike 3. Then Vladimir Guerrero swings the one in the dirt. Fastball, curveball to Vladimir Guerrero. That was number 9, and number 10, a big, high, hard one. And there are all the strikeouts. A great night for Gio Gonzalez. Congratulations for his first career 10 strikeout game. Let's hope the first of many, but let's hope he gets some runs in the next one. 0 tonight.
New pitcher for the Angels, Sean O'Sullivan. Kennedy high, foul down the left field line, and Rivera runs out of room. So Sean O'Sullivan comes in, 6'2", 230-pounder. He's 22 years old. Third-round pick in 2005 for the Angels. Very highly touted prospect for the Angels in the big leagues. After 3.5 years in the minor leagues. And he takes over for Jared Weaver, who goes 5 innings in his final tune-up for postseason start next week against the Red Sox. 77 pitches. It looks like the Angels will go Lackey, Weaver, Kazmir, Joe Saunders as their postseason rotation, at least in that first round. There's a liner just over the head of Brandon Wood. So another leadoff hit. Getting the leadoff guy on has not been a problem for the A's, but moving him around has. Third straight inning.
And A's down 4 runs. Adam Kennedy at 3-1 took the fastball just on the outside part, which is a good idea, trying to get something started. It was called strike 2, so he goes after the fastball a little bit lower, but another opposite field line drive by Adam Kennedy. It's hit number 152 for him. So we're on the Kennedy and Suzuki watch to see who leads the club in hits.
Well, you can be the one to tell Kurt that, not Kurt, give you one more day off before the season's over.
Yeah.
He would not think that was funny at all.
And a couple of lefties. Kazmir tomorrow, Saunders Sunday, as you mentioned. So we'll see what Bob Guerin does. The A's with 75 wins. What did they have last year? 76?
They played 161 games last year, if I remember correctly. 75 and 86 last year. Hit hard to short, and that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. Rajai Davis hit it hard right at Wood, who turned it with Sandoval, 2 outs.
Rajai doubled up as he was in Anaheim on Sunday with the bases loaded. Very unusual with his speed. But the disappointment comes when you hit a ball hard and it's right at an infield. And especially one that's hit that hard, it's going to be an easy turn for 2.
So here's Kurt Suzuki. 75 and 86 was the A's record last year.
So they've tied last year's record, so one more, that would be an accomplishment.
Bounced up the middle, but Wood is there behind the bag. Throw to first, side, retired. So the double play helps Sean O'Sullivan, and nothing for the A's in the bottom of the 6th.
A's season tickets is available right now. The first 100 new accounts to place a $150 per seat deposit will receive an authentic Rickey Henderson jersey. You can choose from a variety of ticket plans, and flexible payment options are also available. Offer valid for new accounts only. Minimum 2 deposits per account. For more information, call 510-638-GO-A's or go to oaklandathletics.com. In a moment, I'll tell you what else you can do when you go to oaklandathletics.com as soon as we talk about Jerry Blevins coming in to replace Gio Gonzalez. 100 pitches for Gio. No walks, a career high 10 strikeout. His first ever 10 strikeout game.
First of many, we hope.
Yep.
Angels scored 2 in the second, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. So Blevins takes over here in the seventh.
Well, he needs 4 runs to avoid picking up his 7th loss. Got 6 wins, 6 losses to start the game tonight. Jerry Blevins has pitched well. His 19th start. So out here and staying with the lefty out of the bullpen.
I think Blevins is getting a pretty good look here late in the year. Good pitch there, and he strikes out Brandon Wood. Brandon Wood has struck out 3 times.
Talking to Steve Finelli, who's the Senior Director of Ticket Operations for the Oakland Athletics. Curveball from Jerry Blevins. And he said the Oakland A's officially today are the first club of Major League Baseball. You could take your mobile phone, mobile device, and you can order tickets on your cell phone, on your mobile phone. All you have to do is go to oaklandathletics.com on your mobile device, click on the schedule link. You select the game you want. You get the best seats available or that are available for that particular game. And you can log on. You can pick your seat. You can pay for it with a credit card. They will either send you a text with your tickets with a barcode, bring it to the Coliseum, and you can come right through the.
So the barcode's on your phone.
It's on their phone, wow. Or you can have it emailed to you if you prefer to have it, I guess, emailed and then print out the tickets. But the A's officially, and they will be working, that will be working this weekend. So folks that have the, it's called Pro Venue Mobile, and just log on to oaklandathletics.com on your mobile device.
It'd be great. Try it out.
That's it.
Tomorrow or Sunday.
Yeah. And you can
find out exactly how it works, and you're ready for next year.
You'd be at home. You don't have to call a ticket. You go on your cell phone.
That's awesome.
And oaklandathletics.com, and there's a schedule link. Select the game you want. Purchase tickets via the secure checkout. You can have your tickets delivered directly to your mobile device, and you choose from mobile phone tickets.
Sandoval strikes out, so back-to-back strikeouts. So what you're saying is, you could walk into the gate, hold up your phone.
That's it.
Keep moving.
Barcode is there.
Awesome.
Yeah. You could get off BART, not have to stand in line at the ticket line or box office. So it's very unique, and this is the A's are the first club. Obviously, it's going to spread throughout Major League Baseball.
It's a great idea if you really think about it. I mean, you can do everything else with your phone nowadays. Why can't you buy a ticket and have the barcode on there?
In Steve's office today, and he had his, his BlackBerry. He does your BlackBerry, your iPhone. Got Samsung Blackjack 2, BlackBerry, Verizon Wireless, the Sprint, T-Mobile, all the BlackBerries, the iPhones. You can do it. So folks are going to be coming to the game tomorrow or Sunday. Log on to oaklandathletics.com and try it out if you don't have tickets already to see what it's like. I think it'd be interesting just to walk in with your phone.
That's what I'm saying.
My tickets.
Just hold it up.
Yeah. They might have to scan the barcode though, on their phone.
Yeah.
But that's fine. They scan the tickets anyway. But you're cool. You just walk in, hold your hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like what you do when we go through security at the airport and they ask for your identification.
Don't get me started on that.
Oh, it's one of the greatest visuals that us in the traveling party enjoy when Ray goes through security. You want to talk about? It's. I got to tell you, buddy, we laughed pretty hard watching you go through.
Well, it has to be done, and they are protecting us and making sure, but it just puzzles me when you got 45 people in a traveling party where everybody knows everybody. And so a strikeout decide by Jerry Bluffman, so he is following there. He's ordering tickets right now. He does not even know he's ordering tickets right now for tomorrow's game.
He'll be here tomorrow.
Tonight for providing those fantastic A's team.
Rewind. Mike Napoli with an RBI double. That was part of the two-run second inning. And here's the very strange play. Kind of an inadvertent double steal. Mike Napoli gets caught between second and third. But then Kendry Morales, kind of a nifty move, and he ends up being safe. Gio Gonzalez gave up 4 runs in 6 innings. But he had 10 strikeouts and no walks. His first 10 strikeout game of his career. AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world, delivered. Jack Cuss goes after the first pitch, hits one very high, center field. Torrey Hunter has it. Cuss is retired. 1 out. 4-8-0 for the Angels. 0-4-0.
The way Gio pitched tonight, once again, you're going to be hearing some of the Angels players tomorrow, and Mike Scioscia talking about another young, great arm of the Athletics. And again, that's something that you have to look forward to in the future with pitching. And it all starts with great pitching. You have that, then you can build around it.
Derek Barton is 0 for 2.
Here's one of them. Trevor Cahill. That's pretty impressive too. Bouncing 112 strikeouts.
Two and one to Martin. The youngsters have impressed us really right from the get-go this year. Inside corner strike, 2-2 to Barton. Barton a strikeout and a fly ball in the left field. It's that one to Figgins, who is playing over towards second base a little bit. Barton is retired. Rangers have not been able to get anything going offensively tonight.
Mark Ellis.
He's had 4 hits, a couple of doubles, and 2 singles. Angels pitchers have not walked anybody. Mark Ellis has one of those singles. That was in the 5th inning. He also stole a base. He lines that one down the right field line, but it's foul. Hard throwing Rodriguez up in the A's bullpen.
Somebody called and said it's cooling off a little bit. We need some heat.
Yep. Bring him in. He's fun to watch.
Going to bring in the high-octane man.
Mark Ellis, diving play by Sandoval, throws in time. Freddie Sandoval, a terrific play to end the bottom of the 7th. A's Baseball on Comcast Sportsnet California is brought to you by Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey. Please drink responsibly. Bobby Abreu leading it off, top of the 8th inning. And Abreu, that's a line drive to right field for a base hit. That's his first hit. So Jerry Blevins struck out the side in the 7th. But he allows a leadoff hit to Abreu here in the 8th. 9th hit for the Angels. And Bob Guerin's coming out. So we're going to get a look at Henry Rodriguez, the owner of 100-mile-an-hour fastball. He's coming in. Make sure you join us Sunday, 1 o'clock. The A's will wrap up this 2009 season as they take on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. We'll have some fun on the telecast. We'll look back at all the great plays from this season, and we'll salute the 2009 Oakland Athletics. Coverage begins at 12:30 with A's pregame live, and then we'll have A's postgame live after the game. It's all right here on Comcast Sportsnet California, where the A's are always on. radio only tomorrow here at the Coliseum. It'll be a 1 o'clock start tomorrow, and then Sunday back here on TV. 4-0 the Angels over the Athletics. Angels got a leadoff hit from Bobby Abreu. So we got a new pitcher. It's Henry Rodriguez, his third appearance as a big leaguer. And he's going to face a pinch hitter, and it's Reggie Willits. Willits is hitting for Torrey Hunter. .100 miles an hour right at the knees. First strike. One and one the count.
Kurt Suzuki is the first time catching Henry Rodriguez. Is the first two appearances by the hard-throwing right-hander. Landon Powell was behind the plate. So if Kurt's catcher's mitt was not broken in before tonight, it is now.
Abreu takes off, and Willits hits with a foul above the A's bullpen. So Abreu was on the move. Abreu goes again, and this one in the dirt. And not a whole lot Kurt Suzuki could do with that one. So Abreu will be at second base. He will be awarded the stolen base, his 30th of the year. So Bobby Abreu still stealing bases.
Now Bobby Abreu, I think that stolen base puts him in the category of only Bobby Bonds to have stolen 30 and driven in 100 in the same season. And Bobby played for the Angels.
Only Angels to do it, huh?
Yeah, told that by one of the writers in Anaheim. He says when it happens, that will be it. And I thought it had happened before tonight, but number 30 for Bobby Abreu. Pretty impressive.
Your attention, please.
So the ground out by Willits sends Abreu to third.
Batting for Vladimir Guerrero.
Gary
Number
Matthews Jr.
24,
is going to hit.
Gary Matthews Jr.
So Vladimir Guerrero's evening is finished. Matthews will hit.
Well, Henry Rodriguez is a strikeout pitcher, and now's the time to get one. Pretty good hitter at Gary Matthews. Pinch hit, but Kurt Suzuki's
He's got a wrestling match going on.
He's skating around back there.
The Suzuki family. 1-1 the count to Gary Matthews Jr.
That one must have been 100 because on the board came up with nothing. So got to figure out the.
Got to get that third digit going.
Right.
Broken bat, shallow left, and it's going to fall in front of Patterson. And that will bring Bobby Abreu home. So an RBI single by Gary Matthews makes it 5-0 Angels. So that run will go on to the line of Jerry Blevins.
Now batting, number 20.
Well, they made a good pitch, just shattered the bat of Gary Matthews. But unfortunately for the A's, too shallow. Even the speed of Patterson couldn't get to it.
RBI number 49 for Gary Matthews. So here's Juan Rivera. Goes after the first pitch to right field. Carson back. He's got it. So 2 outs here in the 8th.
Now batting, number 19, Kendry Morales.
So Kendry Morales will hit. Rockies with a 2-1 lead over the Dodgers in the 6th inning. First pitch to Morales is low. And the White Sox beat the Tigers, and the Twins beat the Royals. So Tigers with a 1-game lead in the AL Central with 2 to play. Now the matchup tomorrow in Minnesota is Zach Greinke and Nick Blackburn. Greinke 16-8, Blackburn 11-11. And then on Sunday it's Hochevar and Dunsing. For the White Sox and the Tigers, it's Garcia and Figueroa tomorrow. And on Sunday, Danks and Verlander. Verlander with an 18-win season so far. So that's the rest of those 2 series, the matchups.
And of course, if the Tigers were to go into Sunday having clinched, then Verlander probably would be held back.
There you go.
Start game 1.
Well, Edwin Jackson started tonight, and he got knocked around pretty good.
Yeah, one guy you would not expect to hit a home run. Scott Podsednik led off the game with a home run. 2005, when they won the World Series, he'd hit maybe 1 or none all season. He had won a World Series game.
Yeah. CC Sabathia was going for his 20th win tonight, and he got knocked around too. He gave up 8 hits, 9 runs, 5 earned runs in 2 2/3 innings. So not a good outing for Sabathia. That one not even close. So Suzuki chases it down. So Matthews to second on the wild pitch.
It's got Kurt in the shin guard and other parts. What were you saying about an off day?
I think Kurt Suzuki will sleep well starting this Sunday night. He's been a gamer all year long. Three and 2 to Kendry Morales. Morales, big swing, fouls it into the second level. Morales 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run scored in the game. His average at 306. So he will finish above the 300 mark. Socha will make sure he finishes above the 300 mark.
Last pitch 101 after back-to-back 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. Socha, typically you talk about his postseason and win the division. He said we're just thinking about pitch 1 of the first game against the Red Sox. That would be made by the Angels as they will be hosting the Red Sox.
So Morales with the walk. It's the first walk issued by A's pitchers tonight.
Number 44, Mike Napoli.
And that'll bring up Mike Napoli. Napoli is 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Came in the second inning. He's also flied to right, struck out swinging. On the ground, Pennington ranging far to his left. He gets a glove on it, saves a run. So Cliff Pennington on the dive made the play. Keeps the ball on the infield, and that's what you're supposed to do.
Couldn't get the ball out of his glove. Wouldn't have had a much chance to get Morales anyway, who runs well. Going to second base, some of the slide, and there's no chance, but at least did save a run.
Swing and a miss by Brandon Wood. Brandon Wood has had no luck tonight. He has struck out 3 times, twice swinging, once looking. And he's behind in the count 0-2. Young man has a reputation. He's got great power in the minor leagues, but he will strike out a lot. Hits that one off the end of the bat into the glove of Mark Ellis. Side retired. A run for the Angels. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Angels 5 is nothing. Angels 5 and the A's nothing here in the bottom of the 8th inning at the Coliseum. New pitcher. I'll show you the other changes. First, Terry Evans takes over in right field. Reggie Willits pinch hit. He is now in center field. Chris Petit is in left field. Darren Oliver is the new pitcher. So Eric Patterson, Matt Carson, Cliff Pennington against the veteran left-hander. To left center field, Pettit and Willits come together, and it's going to be Pettit who makes the catch. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Good numbers for Oliver again this year. He had a good year last year for the Angels. 5-1 with a 2.79 ERA.
And he's contemplating coming back, which you can't blame him because he has pitched a while, but still very effective when he comes out of the bullpen. He has made 1 start. And he has done a very good job for the Angels, and for a while they didn't have a left-handed reliever. But he has been very good for them.
Swing and a miss by Matt Carson, who is 0 for 2. Carson with a pop up to second and a strikeout swing. So Sean O'Sullivan, 2 good innings out of the Angels bullpen, gives up 1 hit, nothing else. Got a double play ball. Santiago Casilla getting ready for the Athletics. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good location on that pitch by Oliver.
Now batting shortstop, number 20.
Outside part of the plate. 0-2, kind of thrown to the outside corner, see if he can get the strike, and got the swing and miss.
Cliff Pennington, a ground out and a strikeout tonight. Mariners leading the Rangers 4-3 in the 7th inning at Safeco. Felix Hernandez get a start on Sunday.
Yep.
Yes.
He could be going for the sweep, just time for second. The Mariners can win tonight, tomorrow.
Yeah, his quest for Cy Young Award. He's got a shot.
Sabathia losing the line.
Yeah.
Yes, Yankees had it clinched, and tune-up for CC Sabathia, not particularly great tune-up, but that might factor in the decision of the voters.
Greinke tomorrow. Yeah, he does. Against the Twins in Minnesota. Verlander, possibly Sunday. He's got 18 wins. Three and two now to Cliff Pennington. Strike three called right on the outside corner. A couple of strikeouts for Oliver, and 8 consecutive A's hitters have been retired. 9th inning coming up, 5-0.
Batting in the 4th position and playing right field, and batting 5th, number 64, Terry Evans. Also pitching that half inning with number 38, Darren Oliver. Now pitching for the Athletics, number 44, Santiago Casilla.
A's Baseball on Comcast Sportsnet California is brought to you by Carl's Jr. The teriyaki $6 burger with grilled pineapple is back at Carl's Jr. Freddie Sandoval leading it off, and he swings at the first pitch from Casilla. It's a fly ball, left center field. Patterson has it, 1 out. So Santiago Casilla comes in the game. 46th appearance for Casilla as he takes over from
number 39, Rob Quinlan.
So Casilla will face Rob Quinlan. Quinlan's first at bat. He's in Sean Figgins' spot. Quinlan's been a good bench player for Mike Scioscia over the years. Used to get a fair amount of starts against the A's, but it seemed like as many this year. We haven't seen him a lot.
Well, he would start against lefties, and they would just have great success against left-handers. But you're right, not so much because they pretty set lineup by the Angels.
110 at bats this year for Quinlan.
Look at the lineup they've had with Rivera, Hunter, and Abreu in the outfield, Figgins, and the mixture of the middle infielders, and Morales at first. So, the exception of occasional start and maybe some pinch hit duties, a different role for him.
The 3-2 pitch to Quinlan. Shoots it to right field, and that's a base hit. So a 1-out hit for Quinlan. That's hit number 12 for the Angels.
Number 33, Chris Pettit.
So here's Chris Pettit. Pettit hitting in Bobby Abreu's spot. AAA numbers for Pettit. Yeah, that pitch is inside. Casilla taking a little off, getting a strike. Number off the mound, and Casilla picks it up. Barton and Casilla kind of came together, but nobody went to cover first base, and it's going to be a base hit for Pettit.
I don't think Barton thought Casilla could get to it in time, and Casilla, once he got off the mound and got to it, should have just picked it up and gone straight to the bat.
Reggie Willits.
He did react very quickly. A gift hit.
So Reggie Willits will hit. Suzuki with the block. Willits came in the 8th inning as a pinch hitter. Evan Jepson looks like he will pitch the 9th inning. A couple years ago, Reggie Willits was a big part of Angels offense. He had some injuries and he played a lot, but not so much last year. Once they signed Torrey Hunter, that kind of gave them really 3 outfielders and Guerrero the DH. There was not a lot of room for him.
Well, and the signing of Abreu this year for 1 year and
made it crowded.
Yeah, very crowded, and Gary Matthews Jr. kind of the same way, just not getting a lot of playing time. Kurt Suzuki has blocked more balls tonight in the dirt than probably catcher could block in a week.
Swing and a miss and a foul tip. So Reggie Willits strikes out. That's the 2nd out here in the night.
Gary Matthews Jr. pinched hit for Guerrero, the designated hitter, and now Gary's just now coming out of the dugout, putting on his batting gloves.
Number 24, Gary Matthews Jr.
When you pinch hit for the DH, you're still in the game. you pinch hit. Otherwise, if you don't go defensively, then you're going to be out. But a little different situation as a DH. He got a broken bat base hit off Henry Rodriguez. That's why he has a new bat.
Yes, indeed. Line drive towards center field. Rajai Davis has it. Side retired. Couple of hits for the Angels. No runs. Bottom of the ninth coming up. It's 5-0 Angels. Angels with a 5-0 lead over the Athletics. We've reached the bottom of the ninth inning. So a lot of work to do for the A's. New pitcher is Kevin Jepson. Jepson comes in. He has pretty much taken over the setup role for the Angels. Getting the ball to Brian Fuentes. 6-4 with a 4.73 ERA.
47 strikeouts in 53 1/3 innings, so he is definitely a strikeout pitcher. A little trouble in Anaheim. It's the first game of the series, or the second game of the series. First he pitched. The A's came back to win 15-10, but a big outing on Sunday. And his fastball wasn't working, so he started throwing his cutter slider.
1-1 to Adam Kennedy, who is 1 for 3. Fly ball to left, ground out to second, and a base hit. And that's into center field for another hit. Kennedy's 2 for 4. So Kennedy now with 153 hits on the year. Kurt Suzuki with 154.
Out of this month.
Yeah.
And that's why he's a good leadoff hitter. It's on base.
Kennedy goes, and the pitch called a strike. Rajai Davis, a double in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 3. Misses that one, and it's 0-2. The pitching matchup tomorrow here at the Coliseum. Dana Eveland and Scott Kazmir. So 105 first pitch, radio only. Hit hard on the ground is Sandoval, who juggles and then throws to get the speedy Rajai Davis. Kennedy to third. Kurt Suzuki walks up. So Eveland and Kazmir tomorrow, and then Edgar Gonzalez and Joe Saunders in the season finale on Sunday.
The first time tonight the A's have a runner at third base. Not much offense tonight.
Blocked nicely by Mike Napoli.
We had Suzuki at second in the first. Davis at second in the fourth. And Ellis the stolen base in the fifth, and that was it. There's 3 hits by Jared Weaver as he tunes up for the postseason.
There's the good fastball from Jepson up in the strike zone, 97 miles an hour. Swing and a miss at the slider. Not close. 1-2.
Well, Kurt has done such a good job when he's had 2 strikes and not a swing that you expect to see from him because he does wait so well to the point that would not be swinging at a pitch that far out of the strike zone. So he can get his 2-strike approach and find a way to get Kennedy in. Probably going to stay with the slider, the cutter. Pitch has worked very well for him.
Suzuki checked his swing. No swing. Darrell Cousins.
It was the cutter, and Kurt started, but fortunately did not go far enough.
That time, Kurt, he had a pretty good look at the fastball, and he was on it.
But 90 ribby sounds pretty good, and this is a big one for Kurt Suzuki to get. Would make him 88.
He's worked the count full. And that's bounced into left field for a base hit. So the A's are on the board. Kennedy comes in to score, and it's 5-1. Suzuki gets RBI number 88.
Well, it is amazing after swinging at a pitch considerably out of the strike zone, the slider, and then from that point on, took the cutters and then very quick with the fastball. And the other part of the plate is Jepson had him 3-2, but Kurt did it hard enough to get it in the outfield. So 2-hit night, and he's got his 88th RBI.
So see if Cuss can keep it going. Just 1 out here in the ninth. Cuss makes a rip at the fastball and fouls it back. And Clemente, the closer, starts to throw. Breaking pitch drops in for a strike. Cust is 0 for 3, a strikeout and a couple of flyouts. 1 to left field, 1 to center field. Well, Napoli's earning his money tonight as well.
He's done a good job. There was a time when he got too flat in the chest area when he went down. But now he is doing the proper job of blocking balls that hurt. Done it all night.
Broken bat, and that's going to be a hit for Cuss. A's making it interesting here in the ninth. So Jack Cust has his first hit, 3 hits in the inning.
Now the tying run is the on deck circle. It's the same situation. Jack protected with 2 strikes.
Now batting. First baseman, number 10.
Mike Butcher called the bullpen evidently and found out that Fuentes was not quite ready. On to Mercado. I think for Mike Scioscia, he wants Jepson because this, although the ninth inning, now he's going to make the move. But he figured he'd want to try to get him out of the inning, but he's not going to take any chances. Looks like he's going to make the move.
So Jepson is out, and the closer, Brian Fuentes, is coming in. It's 5-1, but the A's have a couple of runners on. Well, Derek Barton will hit. A couple of runners on here in the bottom of the ninth. A run in. And it's become interesting enough for Mike Scioscia to bring in his all-star closer, Brian Fuentes.
64th appearance. He's 46 for 53. 6 saves against the Athletics this year, as he has made 8 appearances, this being the 9th. And the game that started the inning 5-0 in favor of the Angels, and maybe not even thinking he's going to get in the game.
So here's Barton. Suzuki at second, Cust at first. And the first pitch to Barton is outside.
The game for the A's against Fuentes on the 8th of April when he blew the save. 4 hits, 3 runs in the A's big comeback. And they do it again.
Called a strike. And now 1-2. Fuentes has been an all-star 4 times, including this season. Signed as a free agent after some good seasons with the Rockies. Speaking of the Rockies, they scored a couple of runs in the top of the 7th inning to take a 4-1 lead, going to the bottom of the 7th at Dodger Stadium. Derek Barton, a good time for his first hit tonight. He's 0 for 3, a strikeout, a flyout, and a ground out. 2-2 pitch, he hangs in there on the high fastball. Close pitch, and now full count. Mark Ellis waits in the on-deck circle.
I think that was a strike in the early part of the game.
Oh, yeah. Martin, another good swing, hanging in there. This one's a drop just into the seats. It's Quinlan. Nice effort. So Quinlan gets his exercise. Single, a ground out, a single, and a single. And another single. Suzuki is going to be waved home, and he will score. It's 5-2. Terrific at bat by Derek Martin, and he picks up the RBI single.
Well, we talked about how Derek Martin is kind of sitting back, looking off speed, and fastball right up the middle. That's a great way to hit. You can sit soft, and so you're not fooled. Get a fastball, still be quick enough, in this case, to center field to drive in a run. Guess what? The A's have a tying run at the plate.
And it's Mark Ellis. Cust at second, Barton at first. 2 runs in. Slider outside to Ellis. Ellis is 1 for 3.
Nomar Garciaparra, the on-deck circle.
One now, Ellis. That would be Eric Patterson's spot. Pop-up. Morales near the seats, and it's going to drop into the first row. So Ellis is still alive. The count is 1-2. Two runs and 4 hits here in the ninth so far for the Athletics. Andrew Bailey will just start to get loose. Long look in by Fuentes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pitch that was up and out of the strike zone, and that's the second out here in the ninth.
Took a lot of breaking balls, and then the changeup out of the strike zone and a little bit off the plate at 75 miles an hour.
Number 5, Nomar Garciaparra.
Here's Garciaparra, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. He's the tying run. Pitch called a strike.
Very similar last Sunday when Jepson came in, couldn't throw a strike, and Napoli started calling all kinds of breaking pitches. There's Nomar known to be a first ball fastball hitter. Got a changeup, but fortunately didn't swing it.
He does swing at that one and just got a piece of it right off the end of the bat. So now it's 0-2.
Napoli set up.
Popped up. Freddie Sandoval. on the outfield grass, and he reaches out right at the last minute and makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the A's do some damage, but come up short in the bottom of the ninth. They score a couple of runs, but it's not enough. So the Angels win game one of this 3-game series by a final score of 5-2. The A's have lost 5